We are glad you could join us tonight for our telethon. This is our 56th annual telethon, giving you a chance to show your support for the Rehab Center, which is such an important part of our community. It also gives us a chance to honor a few of our friends. Matter of fact, a young man named Billy McDonald was one of the first 17 patients at the Rehab Center more than 70 years ago. He had a great spirit, positive attitude, and all that endeared him to the therapists and everyone who met him. The Rehab Center created an award to honor people with Billy Mack's same spirit. Please watch this next video about the family selected to receive this year's Billy Mack Award.
I started literally in my garage because that's where I had the drill press, and it was against the law to have a machine shop in a garage in that neighborhood in Dallas. So I went down in town and found an old, well, actually my wife found an ad in the paper for a 20 by 50 Quonset hut, and it rented for $50 a month, and I thought that was too much, but looking back, I guess it was about right. So we rented that on basis. We actually got started. Shipping was right there. This began in March 1st, 1964. We were called Earl Bradley and Associates. That name was too long to put on the casting, so we reduced that to Eba Iron. I made a living. I made about $450 a month, which was pretty good money in those days, if you think back. By the way, when I first started, I didn't have any employees. If I worked real hard, I could produce by drilling and tapping and putting set screws in and painting 6-inch glands. I could do 50 of them a day. And now, of course, today we ship them in the thousands every day.
Legacy. It's a word that usually doesn't start having real meaning for us until we grow older, particularly as we begin to think about the thing or things for which we'll be remembered. More than likely, we want to be remembered for something more than he was a great athlete or she sure was smart. Well, my friends, this year's Billy Mack Award recipients don't have anything to worry about when it comes to their legacy, because it has a rock-solid basis, the likes of which is seldom found. It's a legacy of hard work, family, love, forgiveness, kindness, generosity, and an overwhelming belief that what Jesus said is true. To whom much is given, much will be required. Now, friends, when you hear their story, it might be easy to think that nothing was given them at all, that they earned it. And that may very well be true. However, if you ever get the chance to really know this amazing family, you'll realize they are very aware that they're here but for the grace of God, and that all of life is a gift, one they give away in return. This is the story of the Bradley family, this year's Billy Mack Award recipients. At the heart of this story are Earl and Billy Bradley of Eastland, Texas, a devoted couple whose lives were built on faith, family, hard work, and generosity. Earl Bradley lived what many would call the American dream. After years working at Tyler Pipe and Foundry, he took a leap of faith in 1964 and started his own company, Earl Bradley and Associates. His associates were his wife, Billy, and their 4 children. That small family business would grow into what we know today as Eba Iron, employing hundreds of people across multiple locations and becoming a respected leader in the industry. But Earl was never just about business. He believed success carried responsibility. He served his church, his hospital board, his industry, and his town. He helped preserve Eastland's majestic theater and played a key role in building a new emergency room for Eastland Memorial Hospital. Quiet leadership, lasting impact. And beside him every step of the way was Billy. Those who knew Billy Bradley will tell you she was the heart and soul of the family and the guiding spirit behind Eba Iron. She had a smile that made strangers feel like friends and a faith that shaped everything she did. Billy served her church faithfully, helped lead community Bible study in Eastland for more than 25 years, and believed deeply in giving back. She didn't just write checks. She invested herself in causes that mattered, especially those that helped children, families, and neighbors in need. Together, Earl and Billy built something far bigger than a business. They built a legacy. That legacy lives on through their children. E.T. Bradley continues to lead EBA Iron today, along with his sister, brother, and brother-in-law, carrying forward his father's vision and his parents' values. Alongside his wife Carla, who currently serves on the board of West Texas Rehabilitation Center, E.T. has been a steady, generous supporter of West Texas Rehab for decades. Their commitment isn't just financial, it's personal. Carla herself is a patient at the center, and together they understand firsthand the life-changing care that happens there every day. Jeff Bradley and his wife Vicki continue that same quiet generosity. They've never sought the spotlight, but their support has been constant, standing behind West Texas Rehab, the Abilene Dinner Show, and the Telethon year after year. Jeff is also receiving services from the rehab. And Jim and Leslie Keffer, Leslie, the daughter of Earl and Billy, have been faithful supporters of West Texas Rehab for more than 4 decades. Jim's long career in public service and leadership reflects the same values that shaped this family: service, integrity, and commitment to the community. Even the memory of their daughter and sister, Jennifer, Jenny Ford, remains part of this family's story, a reminder that love and legacy carry on even through loss. Now, here's the part that truly tells the story. The Bradley family's support of West Texas Rehabilitation Center goes back more than 40 years. Earl and Billy began giving in the early 1980s, and Billy continued faithfully even after Earl's passing. They didn't just attend events. They filled tables, oftentimes with their own employees, brought their friends, and made sure West Texas Rehab had what it needed to serve patients across this region. That support has helped children take their first steps or hear their parents' first words, helped adults regain independence, and helped families find hope when they needed it most. This is what legacy looks like. Not buildings with names on them, not headlines, but lives changed quietly, faithfully, and forever. West Texas communities are stronger, and West Texas Rehab is here for thousands of families thanks to people like Earl and Billy Bradley and the family who carries their legacy forward today. So, my friends, it's my great honor to present this year's Billy Mack Commitment Award to E.T. and Carla, Jim and Leslie, and Jeff and Vicki, the Bradley family.
You know, congratulations to the family of the late Earl and Billy Bradley, who continue to show their support for the Rehab Center. I'm joined now by Chuck Rogers and Carla Brown to help present these awards. Leslie and Jim Keffer and Jeff Bradley could not be here tonight, but with us here on behalf of our Board of Directors, our staff, and our patients, it's our pleasure to present the Billy Mack Award to E.T. and Carla Bradley and Vicki Bradley, who have done so much for the Rehab Center and who continue to support our mission of service to others. There is no way we can thank you guys enough for all you've done for us. We love you. God blessed us when He put you in our lives, and He blessed our patients. Love you, brother. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, one of the best things my parents ever did, I believe, was introduce us to West Texas Rehabilitation Center. And it started really more than a relationship. I've got friends, and my wife's got pretty much lifelong friends that work at this outfit. And I tell you what, of all the outfits that we deal with in this manner, we have more fun at West Texas Rehab than anywhere else. I tell you what, these people are a hoot, and I'm really proud to call them friends of mine.
Love you, buddy.